Welcome into the Lifetime Activity Center, Utah Top 50. Our, I think our third night with girls action coming to you live. We got 4 matchups for you tonight. Our first one, the Las Vegas Aces wearing the white uniforms tonight, taking on the Indiana Fever. As, man, crazy how quickly the showcase is gone, and the Fever here getting a turnover on the opening possession. We'll get you oriented to players and whatnot as the night continues, as that was Charlotte Scherble with the original take. Nice putback inside. That was Reagan Beck, my apologies, out of Salem Hills with a nice offensive board. Is setting up here for the Aces. Lily Smith able to center that up with Angelina Ballin. Ballin, you know what? I did that last week, and Ballin with a nice extended jumper, 17-footer there. A really strong player out of Timpview. Been one of their top scorers. Had a great week last week here in the top 50 as well for the Aces. Working inside. Coming back near side. Just couldn't get that up and in. This knocked down. We'll stay here. For the Fever. This is McBride. She had a really good week last week as well. The junior out of Syracuse. A nice baseline jumper for the Fevers. They take an early lead here. Ballin stepping back. She'll try the 3 on target, just short. Just tapped loose, captured by Sayla Ahmad. She had a really good week last week as well. The Copper Hills Grizzly with a nice capture of that loose ball. And a finish at the rim. Fever coming up. They work into McBride again. Looking for help. Oh, good use of the pump fake. That one just wouldn't go down. Tapped out. It will head back to the Aces. Really love the baseline drive there, though. I think that was Beck again. Quickly up the floor here with the Aces. Skipped over. Here's Ama. She'll send up top. 3 on the way from Christensen. Abigail Christensen, the sophomore out of Fremont, with a straightaway 3, and it's 7-4 Aces. Jazzy Preto out of Roy. We've got a couple Roy Royals in the top 50 here. Gives to McBride. Boy, nice job seeing that paint open. Couldn't finish, and now here come the Aces on the run. Sent up. Meyer will give this back to Smith. Tapped around, and it's Prieto coming out with it. Jazzy handing this off. Beck. Able to find the cutter. Got tripped up on the move through the lane. And we'll have free throws here for the Fever. Just a reminder, in the top 50, it's 1 for 2. So just 1 free throw here. And that good. 2 points will be awarded there for the Fever. 1-point ball game. Ballin kicks out. 3 on the way. That one was short through the hands of Lena. And now Prieto working to clear here for the Fever. Prieto, boy, nice move there. That just missed. Aces pushing. Ama working inside, or try to work inside. McBride there to take it away. Prieto defended by Ballin. Substitutions to the table for both sides. This one given up, and a fast break. Lily Smith with the little left-handed lay-in. 9-6 Aces, as we'll get the substitution here. 3 coming on for each team. Ayla Marston, another one of those Copper Hills Grizzlies, bringing it up the floor. She and Skyly Barker both on the floor for the Fever here now. That pass was looking for Marston, deflected out. We mentioned it last week. Excited to mention it here tonight. We will have all the Copper Hills girls games for this season right here on the Rewind Sports Network. Going to be a really good team. I'd say certainly top 5 in the state. And maybe the favorite in 6A when you look at Lone Peak graduating so much talent. That Copper Hills team going to be really strong. How about that? Strong move by Balling. Boy, that was a quick burst of a step from the top of the lane, able to beat the defense. Largest lead is up the other way, off the glass, too strong. Gets her own miss. The Fever on the drive. Boy, that could have been an and one, as that was Barker on the take and score. Of course, her dad, the great Jim Barker, in the crowd tonight. A long-term Alta boys coach, won the state championship with Alta, and now donning the blue and green of Copper Hills. That three just a little short. Captured by Prieto. Fever on the run. Dangerous pass, Pauline able to gather it. On the break, good defense there. I think that was by Barker. And now the Fever on the break. Up the other way, won't go. Hey, that's what teammates are for right there. Good follow from Skyly Barker. She's able to get the putback. It's back to a 1-point game, 11-10 Aces. 11.5 to go here in the opening half, our opening game of a quadruple header here tonight on the Rewind Sports Network. Balling. Defended by Barker. And fouled here. And Lena Balling will head to the free throw line. Balling, good. So back to a 3-point lead. Looking inside, quick catch and shoot there for Marston. Balling on the other end. Looking inside for Christensen. They'll come up top instead. That three won't go. And Prieto, boy, you love to see a point guard willing to go down and get a board as Prieto did there. Jazzy on a drive, other end. And I couldn't tell if we had a foul call there or if they just called it out of play. It will be inbounded here by the Fever. Dangerous inbound, and that'll stay here. Last touch by Boyer. Michaela out of PG. Playing some nice D. Prieto trying to work against Malia Nelson. Out of bounds for that one. Rimmed in for the three. Nice shot there by Abigail Sayer out of Weber. Three on the other end, no. And that will head out. We'll head back to the Fever as they've tied it up here with 9.5 to go. Marston, quick step, looking for the lead, no. Offensive board, second chance, wouldn't go for Brown. Sophie Nielsen. As the Aces turn it over. That deflected, trying to run that pick and roll. Good defense by the Aces. Balling trying to split. Oh, we've got a foul called inside here. No, called a dual possession. All right. I think that's the right call. I didn't think it was a foul, but I didn't see the indication of a jump ball either. So Prieto off the screen. That one lost. Oh, taken back. Boy, good hands there by Ayla Marston. Sticking with it. And she's got a chance here to give the Fever the lead. And she does. 15-13. 8 to go here in the opening half. Nelson with the drive right through the lane, off the window. Nice take there for the sophomore out of Bountiful. Oh, how about that snag? Wouldn't go. Offensive board keeps it here. Marston gets it to Barker. You see Pauline coming out there to defend. Drive here, no. Nice D by Christensen, running right down the lane with her. 3 on the way, no, that was short. And the rebound gathered by Marston. Barker kicks out, corner 3 on the way. Won't go. Pauline with the board. Oh, what a pass. Up ahead, and the topside official had a foul underneath. I think called the block. As we'll get substitutions. I thought he called the block. No, he had a foul instead. So, my bad. Free throw short. McBride with the rebound. Oh, how about that? Just a touch strong from Barker. Got her own miss in the putback. Nice play there for the Fever as they do take a 17-15 lead. Inside. Quick shot. They're taken by Lillian Meyer out of Skyridge. Came over on the help D there, Meyer did. Smith. Nice job there by Sherbel, able to slow up that drive from Lilly. McBride, the length with the disruption. Marston. Quick step, little up and under move. Wouldn't go. Aces on the run. Meyer pull up from 8, no. Barker, the drive, that was deflected out. Good D from Michaela Boyer. Alma coming back on here. That one just short. Here's Alma. Trying to work baseline, skipped across, taken away by Barker. Barker end to end and is fouled on the attempt. She'll head to the free throw line. Charlotte Sherbel coming back on the floor here for the Fever. As Barker, good on the free throw. Back to a 2-point Fever lead. Got the defender in the air, off the window, but too strong on the attempt there from Smith. McBride the board, Fever on the run. Barker. That's a long 2, won't go. Offensive board, put back up and in by Marston. Open 3. That wouldn't go. Offensive board. Alma. Nielsen. That got deflected. Oh, and Nilsson takes it back. A little pull up, yeah. Converted there by Meyer. 21-19 as we're just inside 3 to go here in the half. McBride trying to establish a post. They'll send baseline. That shot is long. Backside, this gathered by Smith. Extra pass. How about that ball movement? Little pump fake. Boyer will pull from 17. No. And McBride. Here's the foul. Barker sends over. McBride. Little baseline. Good looking shot there from Rachel McBride. Three, no. Rebound goes right to Marston. On the run. Up and good. Nice job running the floor there for the Fever. I believe that was Sherbel. Ama denied by McBride. As we're inside the final 90 seconds of the half. 25-19 Fever. Tried to send that out. Sherbel kept it. Hands to Barker. The three, no. Tapped out. Kept here. Sherbel on the drive. Up off the window and good. Boy, what a run put on here by the Fever late as they've expanded this to an 8-point lead after they trailed for, goodness, like the first 12, 14 minutes of this one. Three on the way. That shot is short. And the rebound goes to Sherbel. Dangerous pass taken away by Smith. And Lilly off the steal, able to score much needed points for the Aces. About a 11-second difference. Shot clock to game clock here. Barker floats one up. That wouldn't go. Got her own miss out of play, and it will stay here with 23 seconds left. Inbounded up top. Kept here on the offensive board. Sherbel, the three. No, that's short. Another offensive look from 15. No. McBride going up, and she's fouled. And she'll head to the free throw line here with 8 seconds to go. Boy, offensive rebounds for the Fever here on this last possession, getting 3 good looks. And now McBride with the opportunity to tack on 2 more. She does. As the final seconds ticking away here. Last opportunity for the Aces in the half, and they lost it. And that will do it. 29-21 your score at the break as we are at halftime in the first game of the Utah Top 50 live on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Getting ready to start our second half. 29-21. Fever leading the Aces. And it was the Aces started off this game, had a multiple possession lead, but the last 4 minutes heavily in favor of the Fever. We'll see what the Aces have here in this second half as they start with a corner three. That shot won't go. And it was the rebounding of the Fever, both offensively and defensively, that proved to be a huge difference in that first half, especially in the later end of that first half, to keep possessions alive, get extra looks, and a lot of one-and-dones as well for the Aces. Little drive here in the paint, gets the friendly roll. That's a good take by Reagan Beck. She had a strong start to this game, the Salem Hill Skyhawk. As the Aces quickly up the floor and scoring. Abigail Christensen. We love our Fremont fans. The sophomore out of Plain City, Utah. Here's Prieto. Little spin move there from Brown. Outlets with Sayer. Good defense by Smith. She's been active defensively. And a steal there by the Aces. Up ahead to Balleen. And Lena, oh, that one was too strong. A rare miss for Lena Balleen on the fast break. Into the paint. That denied inside. Trying to stick with it, and we've got a foul called here. Boy, Christensen had the initial block. Looked like had the opportunity for the clear. That was a nice job sticking with it by Reagan Beck to keep this possession alive for the Fever. Prieto, nice little spin move into the paint. Uses the glass for two. And now a 10-point lead for the Fever. Rule number one, stop the ball. No one did. Fortunate Ama missed that one. And now the Fever racing up with the possession. Prieto. Oh, nice look in the paint. That one skipped out. Tapped wide, but couldn't catch up to it. It'll head back to the Aces. In fact, for those basketball fans out there, here's a little tidbit. Had a conversation with an official this week. Got an early heads up on a potential rule change. Not potential. I think it's confirmed rule change. No more closely guarded calls while the ball's being dribbled. So I kind of like that rule change. That should be effective for varsity basketball this season. Here's Ama. She's open straight way. That three, no. And that, boy, I didn't know they kept that alive, but they did. Instead, it went back to the Fever. Running out of room and didn't have a lot of options there. It was taken by Nelson. Open three, that one good. Lily Smith able to hit the three for the Aces. See if that can help ignite their offense here. Oh, that dribble lost, but kept here. Trying to work around his back. That'll count. That'll be good for a three-point play. As, boy, nice job there by Beck. Was in the right spot and then goes and attacks the rim immediately. Back to 10. Balleen off the dribble. Boy, good, quick step by Lena Balleen. We've seen her do that a couple times here tonight. High screen. Prieto works away from it. Down in the corner. That three is good. Solid look from Abigail Sayer. Able to confidently hit that one. Balleen on the take and score again. We see her do this for Timpview a lot, where she can just, reel off possession after possession. And I think she stepped out. Yep. Substitutions here for the Aces. Fever will also make a change. Sent up. Tough drive. The defense was there for the Fever. Good little power step there. That ball skipped out on Marston. Meyer works out corner three. Well, angle three. That won't go. Here's McBride. Double team coming over. Works out. Open look for three. Short. And that finds its way back to Marston. Into McBride. Boy, you could really say that the rebounding for the Fever has been infectious tonight. See what I did there? Fever, infectious. That's grade A stuff right there. I mean, that even got a head nod and a smile, even a quiet laugh. As McBride, that free throw rattled out. But it has been really good. The team has bought in. They've been all over the glass on both sides. 39-30. Balleen, step back three. A little 12-footer, that won't go. Balleen working back inside off the board. Good vision there from Balleen as Sophie Nielsen able to score. Nielsen, a multi-year starter out of Brighton. Crazy to think she's a junior. Started as a freshman, has been one of their top scorers the last couple of years for the Bengals. Multi-sport athlete as well for Brighton. Was on the lacrosse team this last year. Balleen, boy, again, you see that quick step. So difficult to stay in front of defensively. She's had fantastic burst, especially from the perimeter here tonight. A deficit for the Aces is 5 now after trailing by as many as 11. There's Balleen coming up with the ball. She's trying to push it. Numbers if she hurries. Beautiful bounce pass, extra pass, but that D able to get back. And yeah, Nielsen couldn't get rid of it in time. Kind of saw the defense there and got caught a little bit as they give this back to the Fever. Prieto in for McBride. A double team coming over. McBride gets it up, but that won't go. Rebounded by Christensen. Balleen. Difficult shot. How about that? Another drive and finish for Lena Balleen. 36-39. Well, the Aces really ramping up their defense. Tough shot, Prieto. Nice work. Meyer. She'll take the three. That was short. Heard her call it out. She knew it immediately. Not much she could have done with it at that moment. Now racing back defensively. Nearly took it away, but Barker able to possess and score for the Fever. Balleen, she'll try the three. That just skipped out on her. As Prieto able to come down and gather it. Fever on the run again. McBride with the handoff. Marston. Boy, good positioning there defensively, but was out of bounds. It was Nielsen couldn't quite stay in. Tried to hand that off to Boyer. Need just another 2-3 inches. Marston with space. Takes the three. That won't go. Here's Nielsen. Balleen. My goodness. I mean, it looks like Prieto has pretty good defense up top and a beautiful spin move to take advantage of the open lane. Marston on the drive. Tough shot between a couple of defenders. Nice take there by Ayla. Nielsen spinning back. Too strong on the attempt. Up for Barker. Hands off to McBride, and McBride will score. The Fever running. Able to take advantage of the rush situation. 47-38. Nielsen sends out. Three on the way from Meyer. No. Battled around. Christensen able to keep it alive. Hands off to Nielsen. Blocked by McBride. Tried to send it up. Barker had it momentarily. Balleen keeps it here. Blocked by McBride again. Kept by Nielsen. She'll send out. Now Meyer gives with Boyer. Nielsen. Little 6-footer. Yeah, good for Sophie. All right, now it's about points at the end of possessions for the Aces. They could use some stops, obviously, but got to capitalize on the offensive end. Tough drive, and Balleen, is that dual possession? Yeah. Balleen has made her impact felt on both sides of the floor tonight. As we'll get, again, subs for both sides here. Final 6:45 of our first game tonight. Fever led by as many as 11. Since that point, the Aces have been in as close as 3, and boy, I think the Aces were confused on that. Even the Fever were a little confused. They were that open and able to take advantage. Balleen, the 3, no. Good use of the pump fake. That denied inside. Good defensive play by Christensen. A 3 from Nelson, no. Kept in. Balleen trying to give it back, but no one was there. Thrown ahead. Beck fouled on the attempt. She'll head to the free throw line. Here with a chance to give the lead for the Fever back to 11. Just short. Tapped out. That will head back to the Aces. Ama. 15-footer, no. And a rebound. Capture here by the Fever, running up. That was Brown trying to keep it alive here, could not. Nelson freed up some room. Nice jumper there for Malaya out of Bountiful. 19-footer. Oh, and Nelson with the steal off the inbound. That just rimmed out. Kept here by Smith and scored. And nearly given up again, and Nelson had it. It will head back to the Fever boy. How about the energy shown here by Malaya Nelson? And that lost out. It will stay here. It's Nelson again. Smith. Here's Balleen. She'll take the 3. And she scores. It's a 2-point ball game. As what was, I think it was 11 just a moment or two ago, has been cut to 2. Fever up the floor. Inside McBride. Balleen there defensively. They work out. 3 on the way is short. And it will head back to the Aces, who have found a little trick up their sleeve here as of late, using the defense, the offense, and now they've got a chance here to tie or take the lead. Double screen, they'll switch. Nelson, she'll take the 3. Just short. Gets her own miss. Here's Ama. She tries for 3. No. And the rebound brought down by Sayer. 3 to go. Worked back. Here's a 3 for the Fever. It's long. Smith up with Balleen. Balleen, nice vision over to Ama. That wouldn't go. Rolled off. Christensen, the offensive board, too strong. Loose ball, and Christensen has it. And then a timeout taken here by the Aces. Timeout. We'll stop it with 2:30. We'll step aside and be right back after this. Welcome back. 49-47. Aces basketball. 2.5 to go. That drive. Ooh, Nelson just came off. She'll have a chance here to tie it up in the line. And she does. 49 apiece, and what I think is an 11-0 run by the Aces. Continuing here with the pressure. Sent up with Brown. Looking for help. Inside of 2 to go. Thought about the 3. Shot clock down to 10. 3 on the way. No. Balleen with the board. Here's Ama. Defended by Sayer. Hands off to Balleen. Smith. Sends out. Ama open. She'll drive. Hands off. Christensen. Double team comes. Sends out Nelson. The 3 from the corner. Off the back of the rim. Gets her own miss. Shot clock back to 20. Long 3 from Smith. No, that won't go. Christensen nearly had it. McBride able to come up with a board, and she is fouled. A nice rebound there for Rachel McBride. It will be the Fever to inbound here with just over a minute left. Thrown into the front court. Brown floats it up and scores. Kimberly Brown, we haven't talked about her offense a bunch tonight, but a critical 2 points there to give the lead back to the Fever. Ama on the drive. That won't go. Tapped out to McBride. Brown has help. Looking up on the fast break. It's scored by Sayer, and the lead back to 4 for the Fever. 40 seconds to go. Balleen will take the 3 from straight away. Won't go. And rebounded by Sayer and fouled. And the Fever with a big answer here late in regulation. Ball inbounded. Into the front court, fouled. As the Aces trying to get the Fever to the line. 26 seconds left. Boy, it was Brown with the go-ahead bucket, and then Brown with the assist on the insurance. And Sayer missed that one. Sent out. Ama, 20 seconds to go. That 3 is short. Rebounded by Sayer. Fouled again. As we'll have Sayer take another free throw here. You got to love the effort by the Aces coming back in this one. Balleen was fantastic for him offensively. Nelson, obviously, with her defense, found a lot of extra possessions for the Aces. May come up just short, shy tonight. 10 seconds left. Ama gives back to Nelson. This 3, that one won't go. Balleen will have a look. This is a high arcing shot. That was no good. And fouled here with 1 second left. Nelson to the line on what should be probably the last play of the night. We got 3 more games coming up for you here tonight. From Salt Lake Community College, Nelson's free throw good. That'll count for 2. And that will do it. 53-51, your final score. The Fever able to hold off a feisty Aces squad in your first game tonight. We've got 3 more coming up. Our next one will be in about 10 minutes. You can catch that live on KSLSports.com.